I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Ava.
I'm Miles.
I'm Kara.
Yo, this is Reno.
Hello, I'm Brandy.
They call me Pride Slayer.
I'm Bon Manuel.
And we are the Inner Idiot.
Podcast you're about to listen to has crude language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
Drop what you're doing.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Swallow what you're chewing, because it ain't wet from sweat, and we ain't done yet. Welcome to Inner Idiot. Hey, I can't talk tonight, and that's okay. Welcome to Inner Idiot Podcast, where we just want to touch your insides, people. I'm your host, the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling, and the oftentimes bastardly MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm mentally ill, but I'm here to thrill. I had to change it up a little bit on you.
Word. I'm here for it.
Yeah, did it throw you off on the two claps?
I like it.
Yeah.
So two claps and a dick fire?
Yeah, two claps and a dick fire.
For me. MC Tyler Havlin.
Woo!
Might have thrown us off, but we ain't out of sync.
We ain't out of sync. Bye, 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 bye. Sorry, I got excited. I had to start singing some NSYNC. It's gonna be May.
These dishes are dirty, dog. Get in the sink.
Next up, he is the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic books. He's been petting kitty and grabbing titty since 1991. He ain't got a shirt on, and that's just for you ladies. He looks like Jesus, and he sounds like Steve-O, and he'll save you if you let him. Two claps and a dick fire for Lord Shorty Fresh in the flesh. Woo! And next up, he don't do push-ups, he don't... Oh, he ain't here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he ain't here. No glove, no love tonight.
No two claps and no dick fire.
No. So, did you know that when you come, and I'm talking about out your penis,
I understood.
that there are between 200 million and 500 million spermies?
Really?
Yes.
Neat.
And you and I were the ones that made it to the egg first. Mm-hmm. Do you ever wonder how the fuck that happened? You beat out at least 199,999,999 other spermies to be here. Yeah.
I'm a special type of stupid.
So you won that race.
It's the only thing I've won since then.
It makes you wonder how bad the other spermies were. I look at people every day. I'm like, man, you won that race? Oh,
What a shame.
that was a bad shot your dad had.
I've been recently getting into complimenting people but insulting them.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
See, when you know the old adage, when you don't have nothing nice to say?
continue to say because people need to hear the truth about themselves.
Yeah, but you know what the kind of shit I say? If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I'd be like, you know what? I bet you use your turn signal every time, don't you? I bet you've never cheated on your taxes, have you? Just dumb shit.
It's fucking... It's like, man, it's a good thing you're cute.
Yeah.
That's a common one. I'm trying to think of one of the ones. Fuck, what did I say the other night? God damn, it was so funny. Oh, I bet you pay real close attention to the lines of the coloring book, don't you?
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
God damn. Holy shit.
But the reason I was thinking of the spermies is because this episode drops on March 20th.
And that's the day you were...
Nope.
No?
No. So if you're listening on Spotify, yesterday was my birthday. March 19th. If you're watching on Facebook...
I was about to freak out. I'm like, there's no way I missed it. How the fuck? And then you're like, oh, the 19th. Okay.
It's on the 19th, and I have zilch planned. Zero.
What day is that?
Not a fucking thing. Wednesday, and I work.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It is absolutely stupid. I don't like it.
That's the adult life, buddy.
I know. I remember when I was younger, though, I always took off on my birthday. Up until probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've never taken off for my birthday.
No, I always had to take off on my birthday. Like, it's my motherfucking birthday. The fuck you think I want to be at work for? Yep, I work, and it's awful. I hate working. You know, I like money, and I like being able to pay my bills, but I do not like working. Like, at all. It's a fucking travesty. It really is. No, but happy birthday, Jennifer Lynn. Today, she shares a birthday month with me, along with a few other people, and I guess I have to share the month. But you know who else's birthday is in March?
Who, Ty? Tell me.
It's the Biebs. Justin Bieber's birthday is in March. That makes me happy that me and Justin Bieber could share a birthday month. It fucking brings me joy in here.
It's a weird thing to be, like, overjoyed about.
Dude, he's a fucking genius. He is a musical genius.
He's a something.
And look at all Julie's exes are in March. Are they? It's her fault then. Julie, it was my first love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's a grandma now. That's so weird. But look, I was rubbing here and not on my nipples. Did you see that? I was very close to my nipples. All right.
Continue, Ty, please.
Sorry. I don't remember where I was even going with this.
It's not about birthdays and celebrating, the great people that are born in March, I guess.
There's a lot of great people born. Liza Koshy. I love her.
I don't know who that is either.
She buys a bottle of water for $1. You never heard of her?
No.
All right. It's okay. It's all right. I digress. Sup, Marty? How you doing? Anyway, so this year, some things are going to change.
Yeah.
So the first one being, and the most easy one, look, I've never understood the allure of hiking. Like, let's go out in the woods and just walk sober as fuck. Right?
I do it sober.
We're not hunting anything.
Hunting a good time.
Dude, I'm hunting for a foot ache is what is happening. What if I twist my ankle on a log?
Get up and walk it off.
My ankles are...
You got to strengthen them ankles, buddy.
I've never...
So you got to walk. You got to hike.
I just never understood the appeal of it.
So, hiking is for alcoholics. I don't drink, so not true.
And I'm not going to drink when I go hiking because I'm going to try it this year. I got to see what all the hoopla is about.
So, you know how, like, working out, if you do it a lot or whatever, it gets you, like, you become addicted to it in some kind of way. Like, it's the same kind of deal. You know what I mean? Because you are working out, though it is light. You're just walking. But, no, I think that's the appeal. People start off, and it gives them some kind of endorphins or whatever. So people are in it to win it.
Tell me it's light when I got fat boy rash in between my legs. Fucking, I'm going to rub these bitches raw. My balls are going to be so red after
You know what
hiking.
you need? You know what you need is fucking ball pouch panties.
Ball pouch. But yeah, to save my balls, not my thighs.
No, they save your thighs too.
Bro, I got some thunder
Because I got fucking, I got those extra long boxer briefs or whatever that come down damn near to my knee or whatever. And I got a little pouch for my balls. It cradles them all nice and neat right there. And like, there's no chafing. None whatsoever. It's fucking awesome.
But see, you ever
Fucking game changer, bro.
you ever get your socks between your toes?
What?
Your socks. You ever,
No.
you've never, like, your sock never slips between your toes?
No.
You ever get something, like, under your fingernail and it really bothers you?
Yes.
I feel like that's how it'd be if my balls were in a pouch. There's got to be a learning curve.
It is a learning curve, I will say. It's a little odd at first, but once you get, I'll do that. But once you get used to it, it's fucking dope. It's like, it's a little weird.
So I need ball pouch panties, and anti-chafing ball deodorant when I go hiking, apparently. And I'm probably going to need
ball pouch panties are good all the time, everywhere, regardless of season.
Would you recommend a hiking stick? Should I take a hiking stick? Is that a thing?
I would suggest you find one.
I'm gonna get a really cool one.
That's what I did.
Did you buy one or did you find one?
No, I found one
In the woods?
Yeah.
Did you do anything to it?
No.
We gotta customize. We gotta decorate that shit.
Decorate it?
Decorate it.
Oh. No, I just picked one up and I was like, ooh, this is a good walking stick. And then somebody else commented that they wanted one. So as we're walking, I was like, ooh, this is also a good walking stick. So I handed to them, By the end of it, we all had walking sticks. Except for Maggie. Maggie didn't want one.
Why didn't Maggie want a walking stick?
She didn't want a walking stick.
That seems like, did she just want to throw the whole group off? Like, fuck y'all. I don't need a hiking stick. She was basically calling all y'all pussies.
Maybe. And that's fine.
That's fine. Old Jessica calling all y'all pussies. And y'all just took it.
Yeah.
Just took it.
Like a good pussy would.
Yes. Cha-chow. All right. What else? What else am I going to do new this year? So I Googled the other day because I thought to myself, I'm like, man, self. And I knew it was me because I could recognize my voice and I was wearing my own underwear. And I was like, what is a midlife crisis? Like, I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis.
You told me a little bit about this. Continue.
So I Googled, what is a midlife crisis?
Mm-hmm. And what'd you learn?
Everything that I'm feeling is a midlife crisis.
So what are the prerequisites? Like,
I can pull it up.
I would love to hear the cliff notes, just because I want to see if I'm also having a midlife crisis, and the fact that I am almost 7 or 8 years younger than you, something like that. I don't fucking know.
A midlife crisis is a period of emotional turmoil and a strong desire for change that can occur between the ages of 40 and 60. Doesn't have to be between 40 and 60, but it can occur between 40 and 60.
I feel like 60 is no longer midlife, but
No.
No.
If you're midlife at 60,
You're going to be a miserable 120.
bruh, I'm telling you. I do not feel like Gandalf, but with the right hiking stick, I could. All right, it can be marked by feelings of loss, apathy, and questioning of one's purpose. Causes empty nest syndrome. I definitely ain't got that because my kids ain't never leaving the motherfucking house. Loss of vitality and youth. I definitely got that one. Oh, man. Realizing one's mortality. That's a tough one to swallow.
What you're describing is I've had a midlife crisis since I was 7 years old.
Since I was 7 years old. Wanting to live now. Here's the symptoms. Now, this is where it really got me.
Okay.
Feeling apathetic, dreading getting out of bed, debating without taking action, making big changes that aren't you, feeling jealous of others, changes in eating habits, changes in sleeping habits, unexplained fatigue, anxiety, feelings of hopelessness. But there was some other stuff that, like, I read deeper into it.
It's depression.
Pretty much. But I read deeper into it, and maybe that's where, like, the hiking is coming from.
Sure.
And my next change is I might try to go to school this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned it briefly.
So I've always been, like, anti-school. Like, why would you want to go to college? College is dumb. And now it's like, all right, well, I'm tired of working hard physically, and I'm tired of not being able to dress like a normal human being. I swear I'm not about to cry. I'm halfway sick, so my voice is cracking.
Okay.
But I want to dress nice. Hi, Rosemary. So I'm going to go into IT, I think.
Okay.
It's decent pay. It's not backbreaking work. And I get to dress nice? What?
In all seriousness, like, that is something I would actually enjoy doing, is dressing nice just on a regular basis.
Right? I want to wear a tie at least once or twice a week.
You can do that now, buddy.
Yeah, to work?
Well, to anywhere.
I'm not allowed to wear a tie at work.
Wear a fucking tie into here.
You know, I would. You need sunshine and something else to make you feel better. I agree with you.
But no, I fucking you can dress up whenever the hell you want.
Yeah? Maybe we should just come in here. You know, I want to wear a bow tie.
I have bow ties.
But I'm afraid if I wear a bow tie, I'm going to look like one of them big black trash bags that's tied off at the top.
No, don't be talking. Hey, no negative self-talk, dog. We're going to change that this year, too.
Well, I'm built like a cake pop, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Cake pops are delicious.
They are delicious. But when have you ever looked at a Glad fucking trash bag and thought, you know what, that looks good?
You don't look like a trash bag, motherfucker. Stop talking like that.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
The ones that you
I said
tie
stop
off
it.
at the top.
I said stop it, motherfucker.
It's not negative self-talk. It's realistic self-talk.
It's not realistic.
I'm
You don't
just
look like a fucking trash bag.
Burly, bro.
It's one thing to look burly, but not like a fucking trash bag. How dare you say such things about my best friend?
Okay. All right. I digress. What do you want to do this year? No negative energy allowed. Thank you.
No, we can have negative energy because I'm an angry motherfucker.
And Marty does know the good places to get suits, too.
So do I. I have plenty of suits.
Yeah.
But, dude, there's not much I want to try because I've done hobbies for me are spontaneous. Like I find something, I try it. If I don't like it, move on. But I've worked a long time in finding hobbies that I thoroughly enjoy: snowboarding, frisbee golfing, longboarding, whatever, And we were just talking about actually last night at work. Me and a couple of the ladies were talking about just fucking cycling through hobbies or whatever. And my work mom, Stacy, she made a comment about, like, it's summertime. Shorty's about to turn off, put all of his winter activities away and get out his summer activities. I was like, yeah. Like, summertime. Woo, here we go.
Your shirt count is going to go way down.
It doesn't, I mean, like, I've been wearing flannels as, like, to cover it up, just waiting, hoping.
Do you go shirtless under your flannels?
Most of the time, yeah.
When I go shirtless under my flannels, it rubs my nipples raw.
It depends
and here I am playing with my nipples again.
Stop it!
It's because I was talking about my nipples, dude.
No, it depends on, like, if I'm just going to the store real quick or something like that, like, it's just a flannel. And I'm lucky if you're lucky if I have one button. Done. Like, that's it. Like, no shirt, nothing. And I might button the top one if I can let my belly hang out. Just for shits and giggles. Like, look at, what's it called? The Mexican gangsters. What are those called?
Cholos?
There we go.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got, like, the top one button or whatever they fucking...
Is that politically correct, Cholo?
Fuck, I don't know.
I like the word, though. But if I shouldn't say it...
And here I thought it was just a food. So...
That's churros.
Oh.
Which are delicious.
Absolutely. How late is that Mexican joint open?
Which one?
Ocho Loco.
Ocho Loco?
Yeah. Are they open like till 10 and shit? Because we're about to wrap this shit up if it is. Podcast.
I haven't ate yet today. No, I take that back. I had a little bag of white cheddar Cheez-Its, the best flavor Cheez-It. All right, we're going to take a pause for the calls, though, and we'll be right back.
I can say to my new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, hey, find a keto-friendly restaurant nearby and text it to Beth and Steve. And it does, without me lifting a finger. So I can get in more squats anywhere I can. 1, 2, 3.
Will that be cash or credit?
Credit. 4.
Galaxy S25 Ultra, the AI companion that does the heavy lifting so you can do you. Get yours at Samsung.com. Compatible with select apps. Requires Google Gemini account. Results may vary based on input. Check responses for accuracy.
Hawaii, so way back like World War II, right? Mm-hmm. It was a whole nother lifetime ago. Mm-hmm. When our military was over there, they got Spam in their rations, and I guess they got tired of it, but they would give it to like the locals. They would just hand out their Spam.
Sure.
And then so like Hawaiians took in the Spam and they started making good shit with them. Like, dude, you can make. Do you like Spam?
I mean, I've had it. I don't know if I can fucking tried it or anything, or like I know I've had it, so I've had to have tried it, but I don't know if it is something that I like. Oh boy, I'm glad I have Spam. You know what I mean?
Well, they make
like I don't deter. It doesn't deter me away from ordering something off a menu, but like it's not something I oh boy, this got Spam on it. Let me get it.
Well, they make this stuff called Spam Musabi.
I have probably had that,
and it looks so good. I've never had it, but they fixed the Spam perfectly.
I know in Japan they have a lot of Spam shit.
Here we are. This has nothing to do with
Spam is
the first segment. Sorry, we're off on a tangent, Spotify. But Spam is not catfish bait. Spam is delicious meat candy. You got to slice it real thin, and you got to get it crispy on the outside and a little mushy on the inside. That's the perfect way to do it. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Fried.
Again, I'm not gonna go out and buy Spam and do it because
I do it.
I mean, I believe you. You like it, so therefore you do it.
Do you like fried bologna?
No.
You don't like fried bologna?
I don't like bologna.
Well, you probably don't like Spam very much, so. But I make a mean fried Spam sandwich. And Spam and eggs, ooh, that's
Spam
good
and
too.
eggs?
And you know what else is good? Is Spam and hash browns. Yeah. Waffle House, if you're listening, give me the option to have goddamn Spam in my motherfucking hash browns, okay? I want to go to fucking Awful Waffle. I want to sit my ass down. I want to order a fucking scattered potatoes with motherfucking Spam and cheese and onion and give me a motherfucking waffle on the side and 2 fucking eggs over. I need some goddamn Waffle House. That's what I need.
I was about to say that it would just be wild if Waffle House, like the official, if Waffle House Facebook was watching our shit right now. We got 6 viewers, and I don't think Waffle House is one of them.
No, I don't think Waffle House is one of them either. They should be one of them.
Should be.
Motherfucking Waffle.
I am an active supporter of Waffle House.
So am I, dude. It's my favorite restaurant. It is.
That's a fucking. It might be, dude. It might be.
I mean, think about it. It's cost effective. It doesn't cost a lot.
Sure.
However, you can go to Waffle House 3 days in a row, order the same exact thing every day, and every day is going to be a different price. Because they never know how to put the price in, right?
That's not true.
I order weird shit, I guess.
Maybe.
Like, I have a very custom order.
Yeah? What is it?
It's a very fat boy order.
What is it?
It is a triple order of potatoes, ham, onion, cheese, extra cheese, 3 eggs over medium, and then sometimes I'll get a waffle on the side if I'm feeling like real tough. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to like blow.
I don't know what the waffle has to do with being tough.
Well, if I really want to blow the back out of a motherfucking toilet that night, I
gotcha.
will get the waffle.
Fair enough.
But if I just want to like blow up the toilet, then I don't get the waffle. Because man, Waffle House will make you fuck some shit.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But they need to put motherfucking Spam in the scattered potatoes. I need to keep my hands away from my nipples.
They got. I mean, it's ham. I don't know what that is though.
What?
Like what the topping is? Like I know it's ham, but like you know how you smothered and covered is onions and cheese.
Chunked
is ham.
Chunked is ham.
Capped is mushroom.
Yep. Peppered is peppers.
Yeah.
I wonder what they call the gravy. Is it splooged?
No. Fuck, what is that called? Fucking Shaggy got it. It looks fucking gross.
I don't like their fucking gravy. I don't say that very often. You know what else has really fucking awful gravy? Now we're talking about food somehow. IHOP. IHOP, you got the worst motherfucking country style gravy.
I need to go back to IHOP.
for the goth?
Yes. There might be a potential of Shorty's next wife. Shorty's first wife.
Well, you got to take me with you so I can play wingman.
Yeah.
I got you, dude.
I appreciate that.
I got you.
I don't know what to do in those situations. You know me. I fucking shut down. I was like, oh, this is
Dude, I told you what my...
You're cute.
I told you what my dating profile says at the end of it too, right? Also secretly trying to find a girlfriend for my best friend.
Oh. Yeah, you did mention that.
Yep. It says that.
Appreciate you, dog.
I'm here for you.
I haven't been on any dating site in forever.
Haven't? No?
I'm fuck with it. I've like, I mean, I know it sounds depressing as fuck, but I've like given up.
I haven't fucked with him in a couple weeks, I think.
I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. No big deal.
Yeah. They're so bad. They're so awful.
What do you mean, dating sites?
Yeah. Dating in general is awful. What's up, Jeremiah?
But no, I don't fuck with them. I gave up on it. Mainly because every time I have a conversation, it feels like I'm talking to a goddamn brick wall.
There is a lot of that.
I was like, yes, cool. I told one girl, she got all fucking pissed off and reported me.
For telling her it was like talking to a brick wall?
I told her I said, I've had a similar conversation with as much enthusiasm as I have had with my breakfast.
I mean,
and I got reported.
Some of us talk to our breakfast. I mean,
I do.
Breakfast is a lovely thing.
I do. I talk to my breakfast. I'm very grateful to have it most of the time.
Yeah. And we just went on a tangent about awful waffle, and that's all breakfast food. So maybe she could have taken it as a compliment.
Well, she reported me. So it's okay. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, my feelings ain't hurt.
Or she could have taken it as a coaching opportunity.
Yeah, talk, bitch.
Like, you have a personality. Use it. It may be buried deep, deep down in there. Well, but it's there somewhere.
It's so funny because, like, it started off very, like, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, what are your hobbies? What do you do for fun? Oh, I don't know.
I bet they fucking hike, don't they?
No, she said she didn't know. She didn't know what her hobbies were. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know what your hobbies are? How old are you? Fucking 20, what was she, 27, 28, something like that? How do you not know what your hobbies are? Do you just sit down on your fucking phone and just all day?
Some people are not, like, real open with what their hobbies are.
I think it's weird as fuck for an adult, even a teenager, to not have at least a hobby. A hobby, singular, just one.
Yeah, but some people don't consider things that they like. Sometimes they don't consider things they like a hobby. You know what I mean? Like, say you play football in high school.
Sure.
When I was in high school, I played football. I never called it a hobby. I wouldn't have called it a hobby. But
I wouldn't have called it a hobby either.
But realistically, it's doing something that I'm interested in. I mean, what's the definition of hobby?
I don't know. For me, it's a time filler. Something I enjoy that fills my time.
Well, let's look it up, The
definition of hobby?
Yeah. Definition. You got it? Because my typing skills are awful right now. Hobby, an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. Or the archaic...
A small horse or pony.
Yeah.
Neat. I didn't know that. No, I mean, it just blows my mind that people, I mean, even like a lot of adults don't have hobbies.
I think football would be considered a hobby, though. In high school.
In high school, I don't know.
So, if you say you enjoyed cleaning,
sure,
is that a hobby?
It could be.
I mean, because by that definition, anything could be a hobby.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how the hell, like, I mean, I live in a very chaotic home. My house is not clean.
So next time somebody asks me what my hobbies are, I can say punching the clown.
I mean, you could, yeah.
I enjoy doing that in my leisure time.
There you go. See?
I thoroughly enjoy flogging the dolphin.
Flogging the dolphin?
Yeah. Gagging the girth worm, Yeah. Checking the viscosity of the vaginal voyager. I can keep going.
I know you can.
But I won't.
But no, like, reading is a very common hobby.
Yes.
And, like I don't read a lot. Like, I read comic books, but that's about the extent of it. But, like, when you ain't got none, to me, that's a fucking red flag and a half, dog.
Sitting on their phone is a hobby.
No. Doom scrolling is not a hobby.
I think that people...
I feel that's an addiction.
I feel like people just don't realize what their hobbies are. They might feel dumb to say what they are. You know what I mean? I think that's part of it. Because, I mean, I get asked what my hobbies are sometimes, and I'm not always super forthcoming with what my hobbies are.
Why?
Well, because I'm not going to tell somebody jerking off. I'm not going to, like, I don't...
Since when have you given a flying fuck about what people think, Ty?
I mean, that's a good point, but sometimes I withhold some of my hobbies.
But what are hobbies you do tell people? Like, one that's not inappropriate.
I'll usually be like, I like the game a little.
Yeah.
I usually like leave out the details, but I say like I really enjoy nerd culture.
Okay.
And then it always, well, what's nerd culture? It's like, all right, how much time do you got?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because for me, nerd culture would consist of comics, gaming, tabletops, anime, anything sci-fi.
Sure.
Which I don't understand why it has to be nerd culture, but that's where those things would fall in.
It is
so
my
it's
culture.
So it's easier for me to just be like, I enjoy nerd culture.
Sure.
You know it's not in nerd culture?
What's that?
Motherfucking hiking.
Expand your horizons.
I'm going to.
Dude, I'm an outlier in my own community. Like,
What do you mean? How so, sir?
well, it's like I talk with a lot of, I have a lot of friends who are into comic books and anime and stuff like that, and like comic books primarily. And like just all they want to do, and I don't blame them because there are a lot of fun, but all they want to do is go to conventions, which is fine, but conventions cost a lot of money. I do not have a lot of money. They cosplay. I do not cosplay. If I'm going to a convention, I have a singular goal, and it's to get shit signed. That is it. And don't get me wrong, like I like seeing the shit and do this or whatever, but I'm not shopping. I'm not buying anything. Like I'm out there buying autographs. That's all. And one of my buddies, he always asks me, he's like, oh man, we need to hang out more. And I was like, I've tried. He said, what do you mean? I was like, do you want to go hiking? Do you want to go snowboarding? Do you want to go do you want to go frisbee golfing, which is the fucking free one? Like
we got a frisbee golf this summer. We've said this for 3 years. We got a frisbee golf
let's
this
go
summer.
frisbee golfing. It's hard because we're on the opposite schedule.
Yeah.
But like
every other Friday.
But I know a lot of people inside like the, gaming and, comic book community at least. Like they are not active people. They don't want to go out. They don't want to, they don't want to experience like, and this is weird for me because like I consider myself such a third shift person, like going out and enjoying the fucking sunlight. Like I like going out. I like doing shit. I like being active. And that is not something that is very commonplace.
For third shifters?
Not for third shifters, but for the comic culture. So, like, if they're being active, like, they're going to a convention or whatever.
I gotcha.
I met my buddy's girlfriend for the first time, like, 2 weeks ago because we were at the comic book store at the same fucking time. And, like, that doesn't happen very often because he goes usually right after he gets off of work and I go.
Bon?
No.
Oh, so it still doesn't exist?
No, she doesn't exist.
Okay.
But I met her or whatever, and we're sitting there talking or whatever, and stuff like that. And he asked me what I've been doing. I was like, "Oh, I've been, just chilling, fucking living life, playing D&D and all that stuff, And she made a comment about the snowboard in my back seat because I still had my snowboard back there. And I was like, "Oh yeah," I said, "I snowboard." I said, "I've been snowboarding once a week since the season started." And she goes, "Really?" It's like it was a surprise, and I was like, "Yeah, snowboard all the fucking time." Because the way my buddy introduced me to her is this might be the largest nerd I've ever, like, I know. And he's pointing to me. Like, cool. I'm glad I have that title. Neat. Like, you don't know a lot of motherfuckers. But she was like, I thought you said he was a fucking nerd. I'm like, why can't they be conducive to the same? Like, I understand why they're not. Like, when you think of nerds, you think of, like, fucking, like, scrawny little motherfuckers that don't see the sunlight and live in their mother's basements and shit. But, like,
what if their mom has a really nice basement, though? Would that still be frowned upon?
I guess it depends.
I'm dying.
You all right? Got more to drink?
I made it through almost that whole episode without hacking.
Damn.
That's why my voice cracked a few times, though.
But no, like, I think that situation depends. Like, if I moved out and I was living on my own, and then my mom and dad needed, like, something happened, and my mom and dad needed help, and I moved back into my parents' basement, that would be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, me going from, my childhood bedroom to the basement to get more space is much different than me moving out. Hey, we need some assistance moving back in.
Well, you just really like your parents.
I mean, I love my parents. Like, if they would have lived closer, I would have opted to live in their basement. I told mom and dad they wouldn't like it. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I would yell at you guys for being loud during the day. Like, shut up. I was telling Isis this morning that, like, nobody respects the third shift schedule. Nobody. Like,
Nope.
Yeah. Third shift, people respect third shift. That is it.
And here's the worst part. And yes, I've done it to you, but I understand. Is when they're like, hey, you're not going to be at work. Can you run this errand for me at 9 a.m. in the morning? And you're like, oh, when I'm supposed to be in bed?
Yeah. When I'm sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And then, but like my dad.
What's up, Josh?
Last time I stayed at my dad's house, we were going to work on a project. And I told Dad, I was like, I get off at 6 a.m. I'm going to go home. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to wake up early, and I'll be down at your house. We get down to his house. We eat dinner because that's the time, the senior citizens eat.
Well, hold on, what time?
Like 4:35.
That's like what time I like to eat dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ty. That was an unintentional...
midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis. There you go. But, so after dinner, I tell Dad, I was like, I'm going to go down to the barn and I'm going to start working. And Dad's like, well, I can't go out there with you. It's too late. My day's over. And I was like, well, I just got here. He goes, well, I want to work on it with you. Don't go down there and work on it tonight. Fuck. Okay, Dad, we'll start in the morning. Whatever. And like, I know myself, I am not going to go to sleep until the AM time. So we sit there, we watch a movie, we hang out. Me and Mom bullshit because my mom's a little bit of a night owl. So... Mom stays up till about 2:30 in the morning with me. Dad's already in bed by 10:30. Like, he's done. He's gone. 9 o'clock at the earliest, 10:30 at the latest. But Dad wakes up at 4 a.m. He comes out to the living room. I'm sitting there watching TV. He sits down, watches TV with me. We bullshit, we talk or whatever. I make myself something to eat for dinner. I make him something to eat for breakfast. Luckily, it's the same fucking meal for both of us.
Egg sandwich.
Egg sandwiches.
2 eggs, cheese, mayo.
I don't usually put cheese on it. But, at 5:45, I go to bed, and I tell him I'm doing so. 7 a.m. hits. He turns on the basement light. He's like, all right, let's go. Let's get to work. You watched me descend the stairs. You watched me fall into the abyss that is the blackness of your basement. You knew my intent. You knew the mission and the goal, but yet you interrupt.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
He's like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, you got plenty of sleep.
An hour and 15? And that's if you fell right asleep?
No shit. And he was like, you didn't sleep all night? Why would I? I work at night. I got down here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because that's when I woke up, Dad. Ah!
Oh, it's all right. Well,
it's okay. It's my suffering. I endure, and I don't mind because I love my parents and I love my homies.
That's right. And that's all we got for today. So in the meantime,
in the betweens time,
remember, great minds think alike, but idiots rarely disagree. Cue the music. We out.